Okay, so what I wanted to do is give you an idea after our little outing here as far as what's happening with the market in Cougar Ridge and West Springs regarding two-story homes, attached front garages, between 1680 square feet, around that number, to 1800 square feet. So that was my search criteria, and so I want to give you, now starting, if we start at the lowest price property in the area, so I looked at the last year, okay? And let's just look at this one first. This one had a fully finished basement. Let's look at the finishing quality. So, like doesn't have a built-in microwave. Cabinet's kind of a medium to darker. It looks like they are stained maple. I don't even think they're original. Might be. They've got a country style profile on them, and they got hardwood floors here. Laminate counters, and the backsplash is like almost like a floor tile. Looks like pretty much like a base appliance package, like basic appliances here, nothing special except for maybe the dishwasher. The stove is like basically a builder grade stove. Of course, the cabinets have no valances on top, and they're a pretty base cabinet for that particular time. Plan is pretty much like the one we saw today. The island is a straight island instead of having an angled island. I think the angled island is probably a little bit more. Had a fireplace, and as you can see, the plan is fairly similar, except they put the fireplace on the corner instead of putting it in the middle of the wall. Just a different layout. Now, this is their bonus room, and it comes up the stairs, kind of like the other one. So there's two stairs, a landing, and it goes up to the bedrooms and goes back. There's the shared bath. There's the master. This is the master bath, so it's got a smaller, looks like a smaller vanity, and reasonable walk-in closet, but nothing fancy. So this looks like it to be the basement bathroom, really nice basement bathroom. And there's their basement development. Backyard. Now, I'm concerned about this on the court, because I'm seeing a retaining wall that looks like a commercial retaining wall. So it might indicate to me that the location is probably not as desirable as the one we looked at today. And I don't like to show you properties that are backing onto the roadway, because those tend to be difficult sellers. So yeah, I backed on the Old Banff Coach Road, which would indicate to me that it is a lower price property, and it can affect the sales price by as much as $20,000, $30,000 being on a busy roadway. And for bigger listings, larger square footage, even more. So it did get sold at $512, and they were asking $525. That's your lowest price for anything that was similar size than we looked at today. Now this one here, we got Cougar Plateau, 1680 square feet, smaller, fully finished basement, built in 2004, listed at $539, sold for $516. Red wall. Now this, they put some granite in on the island. So what they did here is that this is kind of an angled island. They put kind of an odd shaped island together. Did a new backsplash. The cabinet color is a little bit more probably to your liking, and they've got hardwood floors. The red walls. Let's look at the master. So the master is the right kind of master that I was talking about. Put granite counters in it. And all it looks like they put undermount sinks everywhere. So it's had some upgrades. Basement's done. Looks like that's the basement bathroom. Nice backyard, and it doesn't look like it backs onto anything. So that is Cougar Ridge when the plan is, that's quite right, but it's a little bit smaller. 516 is what they listed it for, and they sold it in 25 days. Here's one on Cougar Stone, 1702 square feet, listed at 529, got 520. Also unfinished basement here, which is rare. 2004 built, year built, and 3 bedrooms up. Let's have a look here. So this one got the dollars because they did the new color. So they did because they didn't have the finished basement, they did new paint, and they painted the railings, and the floor has been replaced with a sculpted hardwood. So here again, they replaced the cabinetry, looks like, and they put a quartz countertop. They took out the upper cabinets, which I disagree with. It looks nice, but it wouldn't be very functional. They got their cabinetry here, which was all new, a new refrigerator. It looks like new range hood and everything else. But somebody walked in and loved it, right? Because it was redone. This cabinet profile is cheap to get. Like I said, this is one of the cheapest profiles you could get. If you wanted to upgrade some cabinets in a property, you could easily do that. And they put new cabinets here, but you don't have to do that. But this profile of door is easy to find, and it's one of the cheaper profiles. So it's just, it's tastefully decorated, and you have to have a little bit of imagination. So they put a new vanity here with a nice front on it, and they painted it up. So they got a pretty good dollar without having a finished basement here. Now they picked the right house to do it with because it's got a double vanity, and they didn't change the tile. They left the original tile in there, and they got the little shower in there. It's the kids' rooms. Look at the basement here. So there it looks like that's the basement bathroom, which is nice. Light maple, which you don't like, but they only showed the one part of the basement. Maybe they showed more, but it looks like it's got a bigger backyard. And I don't know, I see green space behind it. I'm wondering what is really behind this. But it's got a berm there, so if it's got a berm, what tells me is that it is backing onto a busier roadway. Okay, so basically this particular property is this looks like it's backing onto some area that's going to be redeveloped, and you can see they're already starting to cut that up. So there's going to be some construction back there on this particular property, and they got 520 for that. Here's another one in Cougar Ridge, 1784 square feet. This got a front attached garage as well, and it was built in 2001. Now this one here, it looks like it has a bonus room. I was kind of curious when I looked at the front, because the garage would probably, looks like on this one, take up a little bit of the space of the main floor. And when you look at the square footage, we see 718 and then 1,000 up. Built in 2001, a little bit of a unique plan, but on a pie lot. So got golden oak railings, looks like new carpet, and kind of an orangey colored tile, but they repainted it. And they put an area rug. It's got this is kind of what, it's got lower ceilings, 8-foot ceilings. So they just, the cabinetry here is just white cabinetry, and it's original cabinetry. This is kind of what your kitchen would look like if you just redid the fronts and did a paint job on it. And you can see they left the original countertops and they painted the cabinets. They didn't actually put new countertops even. They left the tile alone too. I don't think this is original colors for this cabinetry for that time. And the reason why I say that is because they painted the edges, and that's not normal to see the edges painted. And they added new handles. Put in new appliances. There's a little bonus room upstairs. There's the master. They just staged it to sell. They have the original, this would be the original colors that it all came with. So we're looking at a master bath that had no door on it, which I don't really approve of. And it looks like it had a half bathroom and possibly a shower. But it didn't, it was pretty Spartan because it didn't have double sinks. So it's got a tub here and then a shower there. Most buyers don't like the master suite without a door. Here's your basement, all new carpet. Looks like they put a new hot water heater and an air exchange system. There's your backyard. Looks like it had a nice backyard. And so that one sold for $520, listed at $550 originally, dropped to $539. So sellers are now getting the idea they got to drop their prices and listing it. If they're listing in the low fives for this kind of property, it means they've come down to figure out what's really happening with the market. 50 Cougar Ridge, listed at $549 originally, dropped it to $539, then got $524 for it. 1706 square feet, unfinished basement. So this one I'm expecting to see nice things inside. They painted it gray, white cabinets. This layout is a little bit, it's kind of open. They painted all gray. They left the original hardwood. The cabinets are a little bit medium to dark wood, which was a nice choice. And with a shaker style door, but they are basic appliances, nothing special with that. So the fireplace at the back. Nice backyard. Backs onto townhomes. Not everyone's going to like that, but it does have a nice patio in there that puts some nice furniture out. This is their bonus area, so this was a really nice bonus area, nice and big. Now, what suggests to me, when I see a bonus area this big, I wonder how big the bedrooms are going to be, because that means they pushed the bonus room out. This looks to be probably the master bath, I'm guessing. So they pushed the bonus room out, and then they've got a little wee master bathroom there. And then they got an unfinished basement. And they put a big long patio there. It's got a nice deep backyard. That's really quite nice. And that was $524. So it's kind of starting to give you an expectation of what you might have to pay. 1779 square feet, listed at $549 originally. Dropped it to, they didn't have to drop it, and they got $530 for it. They also had a fully finished basement here, and the square footage was just a little bit bigger than some. 2 bedrooms down, it looks like, on this one too. Earlier in the year, original tile in the entryway, repainted out gray, and decorated. Same tile as what we saw in the listing we looked at today. Same fireplace location. A little bit different island. So this one's got a post in the middle here, so the island is adjacent to the post. This is older profile cabinet doors. They're not really in style right now, but they've changed some. So it looks like the doors that are on the drawers are different than the doors that are on the handle doors. So these are not the same deal. That tile is out of date, and they've got the same tile on the floor as the backsplash. Island looks pretty good, actually. And here comes Lucas. So this home looked quite nice, but it actually, they might have put new laminate counters in it. Doesn't look like there's granite here. New carpet, similar flooring, the same flooring as original. They left the master suite mostly alone, and they might have left the cabinets, and the profile of the doors hasn't been changed. It's just a good clean house with new paint, and they put some flooring in some places. It looks like they put flooring in this room. The other child gym. Now this looks like it's the basement. They put a bathroom in. That's a pretty cheap vanity, and just white tile, fiberglass tub. Nothing complicated here. It's got a very quirky, weird shaped living area in it, and it has a bedroom down there. A big backyard here. And they put the patio down on the ground level, and just put not a deck, but more of a set of steps down. So that one there was sold for $530 and was 1779 square feet with a fully finished basement, and that was in the beginning of this year. We'll keep going up in price here. There's one 1701 square feet. And we jump all the way up here. They listed at $574. They sold it for $575. Fully finished basement, 1701 square feet. So this is what I was kind of telling you about finishing. I know we're going to see something here that's quite nice inside. So look, they did all new flooring. They did beautiful new cabinets. I showed this house to another set of buyers. I remember this. So they created a big island here, and they made part of the island a table instead of having a table. Yeah, I showed this one, and it sold really quickly. Like, my buyers loved it, and they didn't jump on quick enough. They put a glass backsplash. They put in new cabinetry here, and the owner of this house was somewhat of a handyman, and he did all the work, I think, himself. So these were like IKEA cabinets and went to the ceiling, and he put them in himself. They put quartz. They didn't even, I was surprised they didn't even put quartz countertops in. This was just laminate counters, and they just redesigned the kitchen and just made it look modern. This is actually blocks of wood. Basically, it's just scrap pieces of wood they put on the wall, and it looked good. Of course, the pictures are pumped up on the grain here a little bit. It was a little bit flatter when we were in the house, but it looked sharp. They had new carpet. And there's the back entrance. They stacked the laundry. They put upstairs. They actually didn't renovate the upstairs. They had some cork on the floor, and it was very plain. And it didn't really look like they had done much to the upstairs at all. Look at the bathroom. It's original tile, original countertops. Maybe they put new doors on here because they might have been the maple doors. But it wasn't fancy upstairs. Downstairs, they just picked the right colors, like a mint green, this light gray, a new carpet. They put in some built-ins here that look really sharp. And this was the bathroom. And the bathroom looked sharp too. It was very nice and modern and cool looking. And that was the bathroom. But they didn't actually have a bedroom in the basement, from what I remember. No bedroom in the basement. And it had a good sized back. It was a corner lot, and it had a good sized backyard, and they had the trailer parked there. Let me go back to this. Okay, so they had a two-tiered deck, and then they had, because they were a corner lot, they could back the trailer in there for storage. Very simple house, but look at the price they got, $574. So when I say to you, look, you could buy a house like that one we saw in Cougar Ridge, and then you could renovate it and do your things to it. Look at the price they got, and they took only 33 days. So something that's nice in there will sell. Now look, here's one in West Springs. This is a two-story again, and we're looking at 1787 square feet, fully finished. 580 they got. They listed for 595, and look at this. It's not a big house. Golden oak railings with a spiral staircase going up. Older colors. That's their living space. Kitchen was I think somebody wanted this location because this is, the kitchen was nice. It's got a nice backsplash, but original, like light maple cabinets, which you don't like. And they got a nicer range in there, and they got their appliances in there. They put granite counters in. This looks like that would be the master, like a long counter, light maple again, which you don't like. There's your master, which is really unrenovated. Basement looks like it's good though. There's a basement bathroom. And it's got a basement bedroom. And there's the garage. Nice patio in the back. Just kind of had everything, but not the colors you wanted. It's 580. So you're looking at houses at 1760 square feet, 2 stories with attached garages, at low fives. You're in the bottom end of the market here, and you can definitely sell for more. And that's the high sale for that just sold in August. That just sold here on the 3rd. So I'm telling you that what you're looking at here when you're concerned about price. That's a good example for us.